Hey guys, I am truly sorry about that. I don't know why this camera does that. It's done it since day one, and I never figured out why it did that. So, anyway, we're going to continue talking about Viva La Juicy Noir. Number one, like I said in the earlier one, it is Viva La Juicy, but a little sexier, a little darker, more of an edge. And I love it. This is definitely one that I will be adding to my collection in the future. Love this scent. Love the bottle. The only thing I did not like, again, this was one of those little tiny paper ones. If it would have been in a spray bottle like the normal Juicy Couture, been all over it. But I mean, I understand. It's a free sample. I'm not going to complain about it, you know? But I definitely, this is one of my top picks. Love this one. I mean, I love Juicy Couture fragrances. Anyway, I love Juicy Couture in general. So I'm very excited. Oh, did you guys hear about Cold and Juicy? I'm so excited. I was there not too long ago, and I really had to, like, stifle myself. It was almost impossible not to want to buy everything. But definitely going to be on the list in the future. Definitely going to be a purchase. A must-have. Love it. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I've been up since really early this morning, and I've been, like, running around like a chicken out of my head. Next, this is by Burberry, and it's called Brit Rhythm. What I loved about this, if you saw my Project Pan when I was going to use all these items, this was a tattoo, and there was a little bottle, it's like a perfume bottle, and what you did was it's a fragrance tattoo, and you would put it on, and you'd rub it, and you have this little, like, perfume bottle tattoo, but it smells amazing. I've never gone into the Burberry fragrances. This, though, this is great. I really love the smell. It really lingers on you for a long time, probably because I thought from when I touched this tattoo that it was definitely oil-based, and oil-based perfumes tend to linger on your skin longer than alcohol-based, even though alcohol is it's cheaper, so that's why a lot of people use it when they make their perfumes. But oil-based perfumes are definitely, they linger more. There's a stronger sense of aroma because it gets, it absorbs into the skin and all that other beautiful stuff. So I liked how this stayed on my skin. I loved the smell of it. And I really love the concept that it was a scented tattoo. I've never seen that done before prior to getting this. So this was amazing. I really wish, as far as, instead of those little pieces of paper, I would totally love a scented tattoo again. Because you put it on, I felt like it lasted a long time, whereas the little paper sheets, there's like a spritz on there, and the minute you open that package, I feel like it's dried out. So I normally don't like I said earlier, I don't like the paper ones, but this was amazing, and I think I would consider it cost effective if you don't want to give a little spray bottle. But what's the word I'm looking for? I cannot complain. This was awesome. It's made me change my mind about Burberry. I want to look into their cosmetic line too, because I've heard great things about that. So definitely opened my eyes about Burberry. I've always wanted one of those really cute scarves, but definitely opened my eyes. Burberry, coming your way, girl. Next thing I used up was this Malibu Heat, and there wasn't much left, so I would use it like in my hair for a little extra color. Very coconutty. Malibu Heat is a summery fragrance, and I did start using this like in the fall. I mean, I used it throughout the summer too, but there's only a little bit left, and I wanted to get through it because I do have 2 more of the shimmers left. And I love it. I really do love it, but it was just one of those things, I just wanted to use it to get rid of it. I do enjoy the fragrance. It's very summery. Very, very summery, and it's that beautiful little gold sheen. I adore that little bit. Makes you sparkle. A great product. I mean, Bath & Body Works makes awesome sprays. And what I like about this, normally when there's like glitter in a spray, it's not uncommon for these to clog up. I had no problem with this spray at all. I've had them in the past, not Bath & Body Works ones. I've had ones in the past where I clogged up the spray and I had to get a new spray bottle. It was just a horrible mess, but not with this particular one. So that is awesome. And it's a shame that they don't make the Malibu Heat scent anymore. They do sometimes come back out with it. I do not know if they carry this one on their website, though. That I have to look into. But would I get this again? Absolutely. This was a really awesome one. Next is Makeup Forever, and this was in Rouge. I killed this one. Bam. Killed it. Now, I got this in my Sephora birthday gift. I have another one. Mom didn't want hers. This was great. This was amazing. I've never used Makeup Forever. I've never even looked at it in the store. After using this in the mascara, I'm definitely going to next time I go to Sephora. This was a beautiful color. It was like a terracotta look. Great for any skin tone. This is one of those colors that looks great on everybody. I loved it. It was smooth. It was creamy. I mean, it was the complete package. Very sleek. What I liked, I mean, this is a sample. But I loved it for my little makeup bag because it was just enough. I mean, for a night out, you know what I mean? You don't want to bring a big one. This works. I'm definitely looking to their other colors and what other makeup they have. But I love this. I love this. The color was great. It went on smooth. It didn't dry my lips out. It didn't, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like after a while, some lipsticks, like you get tacky and you get like little, like, it pills up on you. This, not at all. It was smooth. It lasted a decent amount of time. Definitely going to be looking more into this company. Makeup Forever rocks. This was great. Very, very happy with it. Next, these. Oh, these. Had I used them a lot sooner, I probably wouldn't have had a problem. Now, this is from Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. So that just lets you know how old these are. Is there a date? I don't think there was. No date. I don't see a date. Anyway, at World's End, came out a long time ago. There's another movie and they're making another one now. They're in the process of releasing another one. Anyway, these look like the little coin that you saw in the first one that Elizabeth Swann wore. Anyway, there was 6 in here, or 8. I think there were 6 of them. And they were bath fizzers. Now these things were so old, they fizzed no more. Like, nada. I dropped them in and they just kind of like sat there like, what do you want me to do? You know what I mean? I am going to keep this because my Halloween decor, the stuff that I have in the bathroom, is pirate and skull themed. So this is going to go perfect with those items. That's the original reason why I had bought this in the first place. I mean, I only paid $1.97. So it was definitely worth it. Had I used them like when I got them, it would have been a different story, I'm sure. But, you know, it is what it is. Bath bombs do go bad over time. They just don't fizz anymore. They lose their fizz. But this was great. This little box is adorable. Like I said, disappointed they didn't work out, but like I said, it was an old product. What do I expect? I probably should have thrown them out. But I used them. Next is a sample of Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. Come on. One of those little samples that they give you when they do their little expo things. This was the shower gel. This is Joey's favorite, like, of the fall stuff. And he's got quite a few. But I had the little tiny one. He wouldn't know what to do with it, so I just used it as a bubble bath. It smells great. Reminds me of Joey now when I smell it. But use that up because it was just like lingering and lingering. It's like, I gotta get rid of this bad boy. But definitely a beautiful scent. I prefer other scents to this one. So, I mean, I buy it for Joey, you know, whenever it comes out. However, I don't typically like it for myself, but it is what it is. Next, this was the Raspberry Pomegranate EOS. Yes, I know it was pomegranate. I think the other one is raspberry in here. Ooh. I think there's nothing left. What I didn't like at the end of this one is that it was getting gritty on me. That's the only complaint I had about this. But the little packaging is adorable. It's this dark magenta. I love these things. I use them all the time. You guys know I'm obsessed. I think most girls are obsessed with the EOSs. I love them. Great though. I mean, it always goes on smooth, except for like at the end, it got gritty on me. I don't know why. I've never had that happen with other ones. I've used quite a few. This one did. I would go back to this one, but I got so many that I'm using. It's probably not going to be for a long time on this bad boy, but I did enjoy this one. I love all my EOSs. Next, I killed it. Killed it. Thank God. I couldn't take it. This was Orchid Hush. And as you guys know, I don't like these as blushes. I hate them as blushes. This I've been using as an eye primer. However, there is some left, and I told you this in my last video. There's a little bunch in there. It dried out. It wouldn't blend at all at the end. I used what I could, and then I just gave up on it. I mean, I think I did pretty darn good. Look at that. I did pretty darn good on this bad boy. It just got gross. I will not be going into the Bouncy blushes again. I'm done. I'm not going to be purchasing any more of these. In the beginning, I thought they were fun. I got to play with it. It was cool. Over it. Over it. Over it. Way better products out there to use as a blush. This was not one of them. I do not recommend these, guys. That's just my personal thing. I do not like them. If you do, that's great. I prefer powders. Definitely prefer a powder over this. Or if you need to use a lipstick to be a blush, you know what I mean? I've done that too. Not this. Not this. Not this ever again. The color was beautiful. This had a gorgeous color, but it dried out at the end. I didn't like how it blended. I am glad you're gone. Next was Emerald City. This is a Victoria's Secrets, or was a Victoria's Secrets eyeliner, and this is one of the sparkly ones. Come on. I stopped using it because the wood was actually hurting my eye, and I couldn't put it in my sharpener any longer. You can see there's the wood there. Love this color, but it was at that point where it was only like an itty bitty bit left, and I got so many liners, so many beautiful colored liners. I do love these. I don't even know if they still make these. I have one left that I got at a semi-annual sale, so I'm guessing they don't have it anymore. But I do love these shimmer liners. It gives you a little bit of color, a little bit of shimmer, just a little extra pop. Love these. So I would wear these by themselves, a little bit of mascara, you know, with eyeshadows. I really, really, really love these. And they were really reasonably priced. Like these little bins over there by Victoria's Secret, I forget how much, like $5 for whatever. I love those. I love going through those things. So this was awesome, and I haven't been able to find that color since. Next, and this one I really enjoyed, this is called Rebel Rose by Mark from Avon. This was awesome. This is an in-your-face floral, but one of the few in-your-face florals that I really like. It's a true rose with a sense of antiquity in the background. Very nice, smells very nice, and this is one of those fragrances that you're not going to forget the girl wearing this. You're not going to forget this girl. Very, very unique, which is what I like about this. I do not know if this is still available. I'm sure you can find it on eBay. But if you like rose scents, because I know some people don't, I would definitely recommend this. Because it has this gorgeous scent, and I'm telling you, when I wore this, I got so many compliments. It is one of those perfumes that people are going to remember. People are definitely going to remember the scent. You'll get compliments on it. It is a wonderful scent. I really did enjoy it, but I only had a little bit left in the bottle, so it was time to get rid of it. Actually, there's a tiny itty bitty bit in there, isn't there? Ooh, maybe I can get one more use out of it. Yeah, definitely recommend it. If you can find it, try it, guys. This is great. I love that one. Okay, so now I have, there's an itty bitty little bit left, but I wanted to show it to you. Like, itty bitty. This was the Smackers Floral Buds, and this was in Rose Petal Palace. Not as nice of a rose scent as the Rebel Rose, but not bad nonetheless. This does hold up with the scent, because it's an oil. It does hold up very well. The only thing I didn't like is that you have to store it kind of upside down, and you have to keep hitting it to get the air bubbles out of the roller ball. That's the only complaint I had about it, but there's like literally enough for like one more usage. So I'm going to put that there, and I'll use that later. But it was nice. I don't think they make the flower buds anymore. I haven't seen them in a very long time, and I've been hoarding them because I love them so much, and that's not doing me any good. You know what I mean? So that is that. And I do have it. I didn't get to use this one. This is the same. It is Smackers Floral Buds, and this is the Sweet Lavender, and this is my favorite of the two. Because it's lavender, and it's super, super sweet. I love it. I will be using this next. I was bringing that one to work and using it as a a perfume. I love the Sweet Lavender. This will be the next one I use since that one's dead. Next thing I used up, actually I didn't like this product. Didn't like it at all. This was the Victoria's Secret Pro Airbrush FX Face Primer. This was very oily. I found this to be very, very oily. I didn't like the way it felt on my skin. I mean, I got this in one of the Black Friday bags, and I did not get this year's Black Friday bag because I was a little disappointed that you only got the Heavenly Trio when years past you got a really nice collection of things. So I'm a little disappointed about the bag this past year. Even though the bag itself was gorgeous, was a little disappointed that you only got the couple little items in there. But that's just me. But this I got in a bag previously that had a bunch of beautiful stuff in it, and I was holding on to this because I was excited, you know, when I would finally use it. Now, not as good as the eye primer that they have. Not at all. I was really disappointed with the face primer. It felt too oily. I have other face primers that are a lot less expensive than this. Not that, I mean, I got this as a free sample because it was in the bag, but it was oily. I didn't like the way it felt on my skin. I felt itchy. Did not like that. Anybody else felt that way who's used that product? Anybody? Let me know. Okay. Next, now I didn't get through this either. These are items that I didn't get to finish, so this is the body glitter, which they don't make body glitter anymore, and as I told you, this item I've had for a long time, 2003. It's old. It's 11 years old. However, I will be using this with the holidays coming, Christmas, New Year's, I will be using it. It's so pretty. Look at it. But this is one of those items, I used to wear body glitter every freaking day before I worked in an office. But I love this color. It's so pretty. The right size glitter too. I really wish they would make more of this stuff. I guess we're out of that scene. I guess this isn't cool anymore. I still think it's cool. But I just want to use it up because body glitter will get, like, this is going to sound gross, boogery, you know, like it gets, like glue gets those little, you know, like if glue's half open, it gets that little thing on top and it's like tacky and weird and gross. Body glitter can do that as well. So I want to use it before it gets to that disgusting point. So with holidays coming, we'll be using this up a lot more. Next is the other Bouncy blush, which I will continue to use as a primer because it does make a good primer. This is in Pink Frosting. Now, when you guys saw this one the last time, I didn't hit pan on it. I have hit pan on it this time. This one hasn't dried out yet like the Orchid Hush has. This is also purchased quite some time after I purchased the Orchid Hush, so I don't know if they changed the formula. But thus far, this hasn't dried out yet. I will let you know as, you know, time continues here. But that is this. I actually have it on now, but I know you can't tell because I got a blue on top of it. I like it as a primer. Do not like this as a blush whatsoever. Absolutely not. Will not be buying Bouncy blushes again. But I'm glad to get rid of it. I'm glad I was able to find a use for it other than a blush that I liked, because now I don't have to worry about throwing it out without, you know, it's such a waste. Next, and I've used this to the point I feel that I can throw it out. I got my money's worth out of it. This was L'Oreal High Intensity Pigment, and this is in Showy. Now, out of the two, you could tell that this was my favorite sides. I'm actually wearing this color now. This one, the matte color, I'm over it. I don't like, I've been getting more into metallics again. I don't like the way my eyes look with this color on it. I am going to dispose of it because I've had it for quite a few years and I've been using it. I've been using that blue almost every day for a long time. So, it doesn't, and I've been using this regularly for 2 months. 2 months I've used this, guys, and it doesn't look like I've done anything to it. Look at that. 2 months straight, and that hole was there. It looks like I haven't touched it, whereas the other side you can, you know. So I am definitely going to call this one a day and throw this one away. I got my money's worth out of it. What I did like about these packages is that, well, older one, there used to be a mirror down here, but it has a place with a little thing so you could travel with it. This isn't the brush that I typically use though when I was using this, but it was nice that it had that option. But I'm definitely done with this particular one. I do love High Intensity Pigment, as you guys know. This color duo, not so much on me. This dark blue, I feel is a little too harsh for me. I'm over the way it looks on me. So that's going to be thrown away. And last and certainly not least, this is the Betsey Johnson. Now, I had my one friend smell and she felt the same way about it. Not a big fan of it. Oh, and the bottle literally just broke. To me, it smells like pantyhose. Perfumed pantyhose. That sounds gross, doesn't it? It is. Now, I love Betsey Johnson's jewelry. I love her clothing line. I love her bags. I do not like any of her fragrances. The ones I've smelled do not smell good. This is one of them. Do not like it. Bottle's adorable. Do not like the smell. So if you want something cute to be sitting there and you don't plan on ever using it, go ahead and buy this. This was a gift, and I'm not being ungrateful about said gift. I don't like this. However, I have been wearing this to work, and as you can see, this thing was full when I started. I have some left. I will continue to wear it for work. But on my days off, I don't go near this because I don't want to throw it away. So I will continue to use this up. But definitely not my favorite scent at all. Do not like this. Ugh. Anyway, I have used up, let me count them. 1, 2, I want, because we need a thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. And I finished off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I did hit over the mark. I finished off completely 13. And I did get my tree. I'm going to show it to you guys. Now, when this originally came out, it was close to $200 the day I went to go buy it. I fell in love with it. I smelled it in a magazine. I wanted to go out and buy it, and they were doing like a free cosmetic bag. Now, at this time, Joey was off of work, and I had just hurt myself. But I had saved up money because I knew I was going to buy this. And at this point, I'd only bought perfumes like Juicy, so I was only expecting it to be about $70. This thing was close to $200. I couldn't afford it at the time, and it was discontinued, so I was very upset. Anyway, I found it at TJ Maxx for $40. So, for finishing off my Project Pan, because I did so well, this was my treat. You ready? This is Versace Versens, guys. This is my favorite Versace. I love this stuff. And I'm so happy to have it. I'm so happy. I had a little sample I've been saving. I love this. I gotta show you something. Now, I am going to do a video comparing this to the Chanel Frachet, because I kept telling you that it was very similar. There are similarities, but they are not the same. So we will definitely talk about that in another video. Now, the bottle itself is gorgeous. You got the Medusa on the front. And you got the, right there. Now, what I really like, it says Versace on the top, but even the top of the spray bottle has the Medusa head. This is a very light, summery, citrusy scent. And I am in love with it. Every time I've worn it, and a little goes a long way, this has some lasting power. I've gotten so many compliments on it. I've been wanting this for years, and I was so excited. I knew I was going to get a perfume. I told you guys when I was doing this, I was going to treat myself to a perfume this time, and I couldn't have imagined a more perfect reward than this. I've been wanting this for years, and I couldn't believe that I found it. It was like love at first sight. I was like, and at this point I had already used, I got to my quota, so I was like, oh, I can start looking for my prize. And I found that, and there was no denying what I was gonna buy with this. And it was only $40, which is cheap. Like, I can't get over how cheap it was, because I remember what it was in Macy's. I'm in love, absolutely in love. I love Versace, guys. Now, if you do find this, you can. I know that they're on eBay, because I was going to purchase this on eBay originally, because I did want to get this for this project pan, like as my treat. And I was going on eBay, I was going to buy it, but then I found it at TJ Maxx, and I'm like, oh my gosh, amazing, absolutely amazing. So, that's my reward for myself for doing all this, mainly because there's a lot of fragrances here, but again, my new one. I'm so excited, guys. I love it. I love it. If any of you have this, let me know what you think of it because I love this stuff. Anyway. Oh, I feel like I'm getting sick or something. Like my throat feels all clammy. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this Project Pan. I'm going to take a rest for the holidays now and just have fun with my makeup and stuff like that. Maybe do another one after the holidays. So, guys, thank you so much. I really enjoyed doing this one. This one was a lot easier for me than my last one. Mainly because these were items that were mostly used up anyway. I just wanted to finish using them up. So, I felt more successful this time around. I only regret not putting more lip products because after I finished my EOS and my Makeup Forever lipstick, I didn't have anything else to use as far as Project Pan wise for my lips. But that's okay. So next time, I want it to be a little more diverse, a little bit of everything maybe. Whereas like the last one was definitely a lot of lip products and I kind of failed at that one in my mind. This one was a lot of perfumes and samples. So, but it was great because it cleared out a lot of stuff. So I really did enjoy this. So, the next one, I don't know, I want it to be a little bit more diverse. Anyway, if you guys do a Project Pan, let me know. Link it down below. I would love to see it. Let me know if you've tried any of these products, what you think of them personally, because I love getting people's feedback on these things, especially people who have also used, like this, you know, products that I've been using. Makes me, curious your thoughts on them if we have the same thoughts. I really enjoy that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This was a lot of fun for me. I feel really confident about this one. I felt really, really good about this one. I definitely earned my bottle of perfume. I love it. Gotta think about what I want to do for the next one. But I definitely, once you start doing these, they're very, very addictive, I've learned. It puts you in a different mindset as far as, do I really need to buy that? Do I really need that? I have something similar to that, so I like that part. It kind of retrains you as far as makeup goes. And, what's the other one I'm looking for? It kind of lets me know really what I like instead of saying, oh, that's kind of cute. Like, this blue, I will not be purchasing another shadow of that color because it don't look good on me. So, it makes you think differently. Makes you think we got it at home, saves you money. These are great. I really do love doing these. They're very addictive once you start. I can't wait to do another one. Yeah, I really did enjoy this. So I hope you enjoyed watching me do it. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.